Good morning, you beautiful bitches. How are you? I nearly started a little thing then. I'll just get going because, no one's really around yet. I'm stuck on TikTok, so if I look a little bit saggy baggy today, it's because I was ridiculous and picked up my phone before I picked up my book last night, and it was, might have been a single figure at the start of the time I went to sleep last night. So I'm feeling a bit saggy baggy. I'm silly. So tonight, early night for tea. And part of that is this grouse. There's two things I love which make me smile every day. Love them. Yogi with Bri, whatever he's called. He's so funny. He's a don't give a fuck. So when you breathe in, you breathe out, at the pause you go, fuck it. Or fuckity fuck it. Breathe out your fucks. And I love it. It's he just makes me smile every time. Yeah. And the other one is a voiceover thing that I need to try and find, so I've got it for my morning wake up. And it's like, good morning, you bad bitches. You make sure you get out there and take the world by the scrotum and, silly things like that. And it brightens my day. So I must find them. Good morning, you little ray of sunshine. And it's said with such a sarcastic voiceover tone. It's just, God, it's good. Anyway, that's in my head now. When you get something stuck in your head, and often it's a song, well, this is this guy repeating these things. Anyway, moving on. I had a weekend of doing the domestics. Now, I hate the domestics. I really, 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 and if you don't know what I mean by the domestics, then you probably really like them. They're the doing the dishes, which I don't do. They're the cleaning the bathroom and the toilet. They're the vacuuming the floors and dusting. They're the washing the floors and doing the washing and the drying and the folding and sometimes the putting away. They're those domestics. God, I hate them. I really, really do. I cannot possibly express to you how much I hate them. I'm trying really hard to express to you how much I hate them. Excuse me, I just had to reach across and get one moisturiser. Just realised I haven't put any on my arms. So, yes. So, thank God, though, I have some great stuff that I found that help it be not quite such a drama. I have a couple of good, really good little tools. One of them's a little extendable shower scrubber. Love that. Because Jack doesn't get down to the bottom bits very well. I can do a floor, but it's those, those bits that start at the bottom of the wall in the corner. Well, this is a squishy pad with it's really like one of those green and yellow Brillo pads that you buy for your dishes. Like one of them. Love it. I do love it. It does a great job. And then when I combine that with my OLC, we're rocking. It's doing a great job. But this was domestic. This was the White King week. So I try to do a few OLCs and then I'll do a White King week. Because, sometimes you just need to give it a snap of something that's just going to kill every little germ that's in there. Oh, I love that. I'm a bit weird like that. How about you? You tell me, what is your least favourite? I can tell you my least favourite because I don't do it. That is the dishes. So, being a girl who suffered with eczema most of her life, I gave up on dishes when I met Dean. Well, not when I met Dean, but when I gradually forced him to do dishes. It's probably about the only thing that he has ever just done without an argument. Those of you who know my Dean, really know him, you'll know what I'm talking about. Those that don't know him and think that I rule the roost, Anyway, so he does dishes. He fills and empties the dishwasher now that Son's left home, because, well, he did it most of the time when Son was home anyway. He fills and empties the dishwasher and washes the dishes. So I try not to make as many as he thinks that I make each time I do cooking. I'm a bit of a one-pot cook, to be honest. If I can cook something in one pot, I'm just going to go with it. But he gets a bit sick of that. He is the meat and veg guy, so I let him cook meat and veg, and then he can't complain that I'm the one that's made 101 dishes. I think there's sense in that. Sorry, trying to put my makeup on, just looking in my phone. That's not always a good idea. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a touch up. There we go. So yes, that's then my next least favourite. It'd probably be putting clothes away. I'd love a genie to come and just do that for me. That'd be really nice. Nah, don't like it. It's certainly not a skill that I have. And it does take a few days around our house to get that happening. Sorry, just setting my nose. I'm a bit shiny today. Don't want to be shiny today. It's a Monday. Can't be shiny and sparkly on a Monday. So yeah, it would be putting clothes away. I've done so many different techniques over the years of getting the boys to put their stuff away. I completely went on strike for a while, and I've done that at different times. Varying degrees of success. But I remember one period of time, because we have about 4 washing baskets in our house, and I don't mean the one they put the dirty clothes in, I mean the ones you put the clean clothes in, because what I would do is we'd have a basket each. And I got to the point where they didn't care about their clothes so much that I would just take them out of the washing pile and just throw them in the basket. No folding, no ironing. I don't iron, by the way, just don't. And they were happy with that. Then I'd go and put that basket in their bedroom, on their bed, on the side they've got to get in to go to sleep. And then it was their problem. And the difference that makes to my eye when I just do a little bit of eyeliner like that. I'm just using a powder, just a dark brown powder. And that worked. Like, I used to do that. That was always my thing anyway. We always used baskets. Still do. But the no fold. And then if they'd complain to me, because there was only really one person who was going to complain, I did advise them that they could fold the washing up when they got it out of the dryer, because occasionally they would do that, instead of leaving it in a crumpled mess on the dining table. And then their clothes wouldn't be quite so creased. Guess how that went? Yeah, no change to behaviour. No change to behaviour at all. But anyway, I love them. I don't know why some days when I recount stories like that. Just using the same brown, just to give a bit of thickness. You can see my brows are sitting very thin today, which is why I get them laminated, so that I can do the next step. But what part of what they're thinning, well, they're not thinning, they're starting to get a bit thicker. I'd like them to be the width of my brush, and it's just not happening. But, you know, I keep dreaming. You can't grow back what you plucked out in the 80s and 90s. That's what my eyebrow girl tells me. You can't grow it back, Jack. You can try. We're trying, but it's not going to probably happen. Yeah. So the irony of all of that is Caleb's really good at doing domestics once he moved out of home. I don't know. I taught him how to do it all. So he knew how to do it. He just didn't. His dad was like, oh no, he's been at school all day. No. You don't have jobs to do when you get home, because that's how he was raised. God. I was raised, though I had oldest brothers and sisters, they were 13, 10 and 9 years older than me. So by the time I got to high school, they were all gone. So Mum was working full time, Dad was working full time. I was the domestic goddess. I'd start tea, and on Saturdays I was helping Mum do all the domestics. It's probably where I went wrong. I didn't do it irregularly on a Saturday like my mum used to, and whoever was home had to help. There was no choice. You can get to sleep in. That was her window of time to get shit done. So that was probably what I should have done with Caleb. But anyway, he gets it done at home now, they tell me. The kids he live with. But probably thanks, Pat. Every school holidays, Caleb went and went to Pat's house to be with Connor, who he now shares a house with. While I worked and tried to take days off where I could, because there's never enough leave for a parent versus leave in school holidays. It's just not equitable, is it? Yeah, so Pat, because she had childcare, and Pat, because she's Pat, always had a clean house, and he was probably one of the first there, so she would get them cleaning with her at the start or the end of the day. So I understood the importance of cleanliness. Caleb understands the importance of cleanliness, but Pat probably does it better, because he tells me Pat does everything better than me. That's not a dig at Pat. That's just my Caleb's love for Pat. Yes, he does adore Pat. Anyway, so where did I go? Oh, cleaning the domestics. I'll share a photo later. I did discover, because I had one in my hand and I went, hey, I'll go with this, because I usually use them, is our Nutri, the pink stuff. NutriClean, sorry. Wipes. Do a bloody good job in your shower. I'll show you a photo. I'll post a photo later and so you can see. They did a great job. And you wonder what I'm using? I found this interesting little tool. So I got a pack from, I reckon it was Big W. It had all different sorts of spoolies and things. But in there is this comb. Okay, can you see it? There you go. Excuse the gunkiness of it. This is my stuff. When you see me doing this sitting here in the morning, this is all my belongings. This is not anything I will ever share with you guys, okay? So it can be as ganky as it likes. So it's ganky because of the brow gel that I'm using, which is sort of a little bit silicone to it, from what I can tell. Anyway, my brow girl, I was telling her about it. So if you're watching Maddie, that's what it is. You see the difference? It truly amazes me that with just a little bit of laminating, I can move my eyebrows. I've never been able to move my eyebrows, as in, I can move my eyebrows that way, I'm not Nicole Kidman, but I've never been able to move the eyebrow hairs. And when you have quite a sparse eyebrow hair situation going on, much like Jug's sparse hair on the head situation, you need a little bit of help. Sorry, I'm just checking that they're not, oh, they're a bit startly. There you go, that's a bit better. They're a bit startly. Sorry, I'll show you what I'm doing. So all I'm doing is just running the end of the brush and just getting them to go down a little bit. Just taking some of that fright off them. But on that side, give it a little bit more thickness. Okay, so that's what they look like up close. Look, I'll hit the light on them. Yeah, I love them. And you can go take them all you like, but that's how I like them, because I like a little bit better framing to my face. You saw what they were like at the start of the vid. They disappeared. Anyway, so I hope you had a nice weekend. I hope you didn't have to do too many of the domestics. Jack did. I hate it. But I got it done because I hadn't done it for 6 weeks. Jack's been in a funk, but as you can probably tell, I'm coming out of it, okay? We always have some of us have a funk. I have a funk every now and then. Why am I bothering was my funk this time. And it was about every element of my life, so nothing in particular. So I'm coming out of it. So we'll get there. We'll find, I found the why am I bothering and what am I going to bother to do this year. So keep watching for little announcements of some different little things I'm going to do this year in relation to gathering people together. I'm a bit of an introvert. I know you're finding that hard to believe because I really like time to myself. So like I'm saying, the last 6 weeks, I've been home on my couch. I didn't want to people. There was very little peopling going on. But I have a learned behaviour that you have to talk to people. You have to be nice to people, because if you want them to talk to you and be nice to you, that's what you have to do to them. Treat others as you wish to be treated, as my mother used to say so often, Miss Chevelle. So, coming out the side of my funk. If you're still in your funk, I'm giving you hugs, babes. But you do you, okay? Don't think and don't go to someone else's timeline. Go to your own timeline. Do what you need to do for you, all right? Just remember, we're all here and we love you, and you'll find the sunshine. I found the sunshine this morning and it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I've figured it out, guys. I've got a two double hung windows, right? Double hung windows. In between there's a pole. It's about the width of my head. Guess where that bit of shade is? See? There's that side and there's that side. Oh God, I'm scared. All right. Have a great day. Have an awesome week. Rock on, bitches. Take it by the scrotum and let's go.